left side, and oh, the hook and ladder! Got to shoot, and he scores! That's hit deep into left, and that's out of here. Safe. Thanks for being here, everyone, for the first volleyball game of the 2013 season. Matt Keeney here with you. And tonight the Lady Vikings will take on Missouri Baptist University, the junior varsity squad here tonight in Hillsboro. First game of the year, at least the first broadcast game of the year, and a new look to the gym, new bleachers. So we're about ready to get things underway between MOBap and Jeffco. Jeffco there in the red on the right side, and MOBap in the pink jerseys on the left. Lady Vikings are 1-1 on the fledgling season. They split a road trip to the Iowa Western Tournament on the 23rd and 24th of August. They beat Polk, they lost to Polk there in 5 sets, and then they beat Barton in a 3-set sweep. Lady Vikings high-fiving, about ready to go. At the front of the net, we have Martina Marashinska. I had to pause for that one. She's a new freshman. Outside hitter from Poland. Also up there, Odyssey Nathan. She's also a freshman from Davenport, Iowa. And then rounding out that front of the net for Jeffco, Lucia Badac. She's a freshman, and she comes here from Croatia. Victoria Bones is out there for Jeffco. She's one of the returning sophomores, and she will get the ball first for Nathan, and Nathan will send it over, but we have a quick whistle, a 2-hit violation, and that means it's 1-0 Missouri Baptist. Marashinka will have the serve for Jeffco. That first point actually was awarded to the Vikings, so it's all tied up at 1 now after Bowens and Nathan could not handle it. That's Katie Ward for MOBap with the serve. Fingertips on it. Vikings will be able to return it, blocked immediately. That's Ward. And diving and not able to get there, Alexandria Pierce. She's a local player, a freshman from Festus. And she's the libero for the Vikings, the defensive specialist, so you'll see her wearing that blue jersey out there. Now with the score 2-1, Missouri Baptist, here's Ward with the serve. Bowens. It's handled immediately. And then a nice hit there from Micah Simpson. She's one of the returning sophomores here for the Vikings. She's from Scott City, Missouri, and she tied it up at 2 with that kill. And Simpson will serve it. So early on in the first set, first team to win 3 sets wins the match, best 3 out of 5. There's a point for the Vikings, and they had the lead 3-2. 25 points, of course, wins a set, unless we get to a 5th, and then 15 points will win the final set. There's Ward. Nice job to keep it alive for Jeffco, and now Bowens will give it a shot and just out of bounds, so ties it up at 3 apiece. So Victoria Bowens, one of the returning sophomores from Dallas. Micah Simpson from Scott City, Missouri. Marissa Cage from Imperial, she's back. And Callie Jo Smith also plays basketball, or at least did last season for Jefferson, and she's on the volleyball team this year. Nice move. Nice move from Badak to make it 4-3 Vikings. And Odyssey Nathan, the freshman, with the serve. Badak sets up Bowens. And the Spartans luckily get that across. And the Spartans keep it alive again. Bowens with the soft touch, but the Spartans answer. A couple of Vikings come together, but it eventually finds its way to Bowens, and the kill for Victoria Bowens, 5-3 Jefferson. Odyssey has the serve. And they keep finding Bowens. And she makes it happen again, 6-3. There's Marissa Cage, and she'll set up Victoria Bowens, who tries to angle it, but into the net. A point for the Spartans. Vikings lead by 2, 6-4. And MOBap will have the serve. And that's Shannon Alley with it. And there's Marissa Cage. And Cage puts it to the floor. 7-4, Lady Vikings. We'll see Bowens with her first serve of the night. Badak for Cage, soft touch, nice move. 8-4 Vikings. With a 4-point lead, Victoria Bowens will have the serve again. That one floats over, and MOBap can't get there on the second chance. So Mary Kraus got her hands on it first, but it's another point for Jeffco. And they lead by 5, 9-4. There's Ward, blocked immediately by Cage. And that one's out. Went right by Pierce's arm, but it was out. 10-4, Lady Vikings. She didn't touch it. Bowens will do it again. Misdirection. Point for MOBap, a lift called on the Vikings. So it's 10-5. After this game, Jeffco will take to the road to play Mineral Area on Wednesday, September 4th, and then MSU West Plains on Friday, September 6th. And a point for Jeffco. Had to look to see. It looks like it was tipped by MOBap. So Jefferson 11, MOBap 5 here in the first set. The next home game for the Vikings after this one will be Wednesday, September 11th, when St. Louis Community College comes to town, and another point for Jeffco. They lead by 7, 12-5. And that's a 6:30 p.m. start on the 11th. Now Lucia Badak will have the serve for Jeffco. Bowens goes back. Badach. Pierce kept that alive initially. And that's out. Looks to be yes. 13-5 Jeffco. Badach gets it over. There's Micah Simpson, and Micah Simpson gets the kill for the Vikings. The sophomore puts it home to make it 14-5. Cage tried the soft touch, but not enough on that. So 14-6, the Spartans will get the serve. Nice sliding try by Pierce. Makes it 15-6. She got it over somehow. So the Vikings lead it by 9. And Alexandria Pierce has it. And what a nice kill there from Marashinska. 10-point lead for the Vikings, 16-6. We'll take a timeout and be right back with you on JCTV. Alexandria Pierce, the freshman from Festus, will serve it after the timeout. An ace. Wow. MOBap possibly still asleep after that timeout. No one really went after it. 17-6 Vikings. Nice job from Pierce to keep it alive after Badach got out of the way. And right at the front is going to find the line, but enough of it was out. So Vikings get the point, 18-6. Well, Jeffco off to a fast start here in the first set. Nearly another possible ace there from Pierce, and she keeps it alive with a nice diving stop near the paint. And a strong kill there from Katie Ward, the freshman from St. Louis. So Missouri Baptist will get it back, trailing 18-7. Katie Green will have it for the Spartans. Nathan got there, but she couldn't get it over, so it's a 10-point lead for Jeffco now, 18-8. Green will have the serve again. Nathan gets the kill for the Vikings. 19-8, Jefferson. And Martina Marashinska will have it. She's a freshman from Poland. A little too much on that. So back to a 10-point lead. Vikings still do have a 10-point cushion here in the first, 19-9. Ward will do the serving now for the Spartans. tied her up a bit, but the Vikings will get it over. Nice diving stop by Ward, but it was out. 20-9, Jeffco. So good effort to get there, but she was off balance. Couldn't get a good handle on it. Simpson will serve it for the Vikings. And there's Ward, too much. 21-9, Jeffco. Simpson with it. Blocked. Nathan and Bowens were there. Indecision, but Pierce got it, and then Bowens off the fingertips. Shannon Alley at the front for MOBap. She looked to touch it and it went out, so 22-9 Jeffco. Micah Simpson will have the serve. She'll keep it going. We'll have a whistle. And they'll call a violation there on Missouri Baptist. So that makes it 23-9, and the Vikings are 2 points away from winning the first. That one wide, 23-10. Missouri Baptist will get the ball back. The libero will have it for MOBap, Mary Kraus. Simpson calls for it, and they'll call a violation, a two-hit on Jeffco, so 23-11. Kraus will have it again. Bowens makes it set point, 24-11. And Odyssey Nathan goes back for the Vikings. It looks like she'll attempt to close this one out. And it goes awry, so the Vikings win set number one, 25-11, and go up 1-0 over MOBap. We'll be right back on JC TV. Welcome back. Vikings lead this 1-0. They took set number one, 25-11, and Jeffco's got it to start the second. Here's Pierce. Strong play at the front for Jeffco. And a violation called. Two hits on the Vikings, so 1-0 MOBap here in the second. Amy Simmers touched it last for Jeffco. She's a freshman from Advance, Missouri. So with the 1-0 lead, here's MOBap. Katie Green with it. That was Odyssey Nathan for Jeffco. She couldn't get it over. 2-0 Spartans. So the men's soccer team also in session here at Jefferson. That one clipped the net, but then off Bowen's foot. So it makes it 3-0 Jeffco. Looked like she thought it might be going out. But either way, Jeffco trails by 3 here in the second. But as I was saying, men's soccer in session, looking to have another successful year. The team had an impressive win recently over Illinois Central College, which was ranked 7th in the nation before that game, but the Vikings won that match, scoring 3 goals in the first several minutes of the game, jumping out to an early lead. Vikings jumped out to an early lead here, 25-11 in the first, but MOBap has so far come back strong in the second, 3-0. Pierce dives, gets it. Odyssey, Bowens gets it over. And Victoria Bowens just couldn't get there. A nice kill from Tori Wazer and Missouri Baptist. So it goes back to Green. She's working with a 4-0 lead. Sneaky play at the front from Haley Townsend for the Spartans, 5-0. Green again. That's Nathan. And a kill again for Wasser. She came up and put some power behind it. MOBap hot at the beginning of the second, 6-0. Pierce, nice decision. It puts Jeffco on the board and it gives the Vikings the ball, 6-1. Marashinska has it. And MOBap lucky there that Green was able to get to it. And then the Spartans come away with the point, 7-1. For a second, that one looked like it would fall and be a point for Jefferson, but Green got to it, and then her teammate was able to get it across. Here's Wasser. Sets up Nathan. And Nathan, nice kill. Right inside the line, 7-2. Jefferson trails this by 5. Micah Simpson will have the serve. It's Simpson's second year. Her sister Brooke played for this team a few years back. And Simpson just mishandles it. She says, my bad, and the Vikings are ready for a serve from Missouri Baptist. Haley Townsend will have it, and it's 8-2, Spartans. Badach for Bowens, and Bowens just couldn't get to it. Well, she got to it, but she couldn't get a good angle on it, so Vikings trail by 7, 9-2. Here's Townsend again. Badach, what they're going to call a lift. It was a nice move. It caught the Spartans off guard, but it doesn't matter. It's 10-2, MOBap. Into the net. Vikings will get it back, trailing by 7, 10-3. The freshman Nathan has the serve. Nice block there from Cage. Badach was there as well. Now it's Badach for Cage. And the Vikings get it. 10-4, kill for Marissa Cage, the sophomore from Imperial. Odyssey Nathan with it, trailing by 6. Bowens got a finger on it to keep it from crossing. Now misplayed by Badach. So 11-4 in favor of the Spartans, and MOBap will have the serve. It'll be Shannon Alley. Bowens will get the kill. Off the fingertips, 11-5. Victoria Bowens will have the serve. The Vikings behind by 6 here in the second. They're up 1-0 in the match. They took set number 1, 25-11. Nice return from Simpson as she fell to the floor. Badach for Bowens, and that will be out. So MOBap 12-5. They lead it by 7. Not enough there from Marashinska. So it's 13-5. Katie Ward will have it again. Marashinska nearly got it there, but nice play to keep it up from Kraus. Now it's Cage, and that one will be a point for Jeffco. They're not going to get to that. 13-6. Missouri Baptist leads it, but the Vikings will get it back. And Lucia Badach, the freshman, will have it. So Badach comes here from Croatia. She stands at 5'8". And just couldn't get that over. So that increases the Missouri Baptist lead to 8. It's 14-6. We're about halfway through the second. Violation, a net violation, and maybe a lift on Missouri Baptist, so 14-7. Vikings get it back. Alexandria Pierce will have it. Blocked by Nathan. Diving grab by Pierce, and not enough from Marashinska. So it's 15-7, 8-point lead, Spartans. Katie Green will do the serving. Micah Simpson, nice kill. Got that right under the hands of Shannon Alley. And it means it's 15-8. And Martina Marashinska's got it. Nice block. Nathan was there, so was Simpson. And 15-9 now. Marashinska will have it again. Misdirections, Bowens keeps it alive, and Marashinska with it. And a big block from MOBap. Haley Townsend at the front, the sophomore, rejects it. 16-9 for Missouri Baptist. Tori Wasser from St. Louis will have the serve. Bowens gets the kill. She put some power on it. Spartans couldn't handle. 16-10. Here's Simpson. (17-10) for Missouri Baptist. Misdirection from Badach. That's the play she tried earlier and got called for a lift, but not that time. She gets it. She fooled MOBap. 17-11, and Nathan with it. Simpson, misdirection after she made a dive. So 18-11, Missouri Baptist leads it by 7. Alley with the serve. There's Bowens. And a nice block from Badach and Cage, but kept alive. Now Badach for Bowens. Cage. And it's a point for Missouri Baptist. It did look to be out, waited for the call from the official, and that's exactly what the call was. So that makes it 19-11. And Shannon Alley will have it. Out. Too much. 19-12. Jeffco trails by 7 as we are approaching the end of the second. Victoria Bowens looks just about ready. Pierce went down. Pierce got it over. Pierce gets the kill. 19-13. So Bowens will have another serve after a nice play from Pierce. Vikings blocked it, but it still got over. So 20-13 for Missouri Baptist. We'll see Katie Ward again, the freshman. And kill there for Marashinska. Cuts it to a 6-point lead for MOBap, 20-14. Badach waiting for the serve. Nifty play from Tori Wasser. For a moment it looked like she wouldn't get there, but she did, and she put it right where it needed to be. So it's 21-14, Spartans. Kept alive. Good job to get it over at least. Badach for Marashinska, and it's out. So 22-14, MOBap 3 points away from tying this thing up at 1 apiece and taking the second. We'll have a whistle and a timeout. We'll be right back. Mary Krause has the serve for Missouri Baptist. Jeffco trails this one 22-14 late in the second. Micah Simpson, nice kill. Keeps Jefferson alive, and the Vikings will get the ball 22-15. So the Vikings need to rattle off a couple of points here if they want to salvage this second set. Alexandria Pierce with it. The freshman from Festus. Here we go. Blocked. Odyssey Nathan. 22-16. Missouri Baptist unable to salvage it. 22-17. Soft touch, Simpson puts it up. Pierce, Bowens. Point for MOBap. 23-17. Nathan and I believe Marashinska were there. Got a couple fingers on it, but not enough to return it. And so Katie Green will get the serve for the Spartans, who are 2 points away from winning the second. Not yet, though. Nathan there for Jeffco, 23-18. And the Vikings have been whittling away at the MOBap lead here. MOBAP's still in great position to take it, but the Vikings have answered somewhat. Mishandled. That doesn't hurt. 23-19. Marashinska will have it again. Freshman from Poland will serve it. Off the fingertips, Pierce keeps it alive for Simpson, and she puts it in the back corner. All of a sudden, the Vikings only trail by 3, 23-20. Marashinska with another. 23-21. Marashinska's on fire. Vikings trail by 1, 23-22, and Missouri Baptist is going to talk things over after the Vikings come roaring back to make it interesting here in the second. Crowd's getting into it a bit. Marashinska will serve it. Vikings trailing by 1. And impressively, they've cut it to I was going to say a 1-point lead, but how about all tied up at 23? We'll take that. So what looked to be an almost locked up victory in the second for MOBap has turned into a tie score. And the Vikings have something cooking here. 24-23. Maybe I spoke too soon, but the result's the same. Vikings trail, or lead, I should say, by 1 now, and they have a chance to go up 2-0 in this match. What a second set for Jeffco. Marashinska yet again. And she'll set it for Badach, for Odyssey Nathan. Odyssey Nathan in the back corner. 25-23. The Vikings take set number 2, come roaring back and lead this one 2-0 over MOBap. It's about time for the third set. The Lady Vikings' confidence has to be up after winning that second as we're underway. MOBap has the serve first. But at one point, the Vikings were 2 points away as they get the first here. Nope. They thought they did, but violation, so 1-0 MOBap. But anyway, the Vikings were 2 points away from losing that second set, 23-18, and they came roaring back to win it, 25-23. And Martina Marashinska was a big part of that with some nice serves along the line. And there's Micah Simpson. It's blocked, but Vikings are there. And there's Marashinska. Will they get it? Just barely. And Marashinska will end it. 1-1. Vikings will get it. And she'll have the serve. Maybe a break for the Vikings that might have gone out, not sure, but either way, 2-1. Mary Krause had a hand on it for Missouri Baptist. These games can be exciting. Encourage you to come on out if you're in the area. As that finds the floor for MOBap, it's 2-2. So admission very affordable. Students can get in with their IDs. If you want to find the schedule, you can check it out at jeffco.edu/athletics or on the main Jeffco page. Just find that athletics icon on the right-hand side. Big block. Nathan and Simpson were there. Vikings on top 3-2. Micah Simpson will serve it with a 1-point lead. Nice effort, but didn't look like Pierce would get there. She doesn't. 3-3. The Spartans will have it. Townsend will have the serve. She's a sophomore from Hillsboro, Missouri. So a local player, just playing for the other squad tonight. Nathan's attempt is blocked and a 4-hit violation on Jeffco, so 4-3 Missouri Baptist. Bowens gets the kill, ties it up 4-4. Into the net from Nathan. So 5-4 MOBap early on in the third set. Jeffco took the first 25-11 and the second 25-23 after that impressive comeback. And an impressive block there from Katie Ward to make it 6-4 Spartans. Shannon Alley will serve it in a moment. She's a sophomore from O'Fallon, Illinois. And so it looks like the official is going to talk with the Missouri Baptist bench. Not sure what they're discussing here, but that's why we're stopped. So perhaps a substitution issue. Alley comes out. And Allie Schmerbach comes in. And we haven't seen her too much tonight, so not sure what the issue was there. And now Victoria Bowens is over there with the ball for the Vikings. We're still sorting something out at the scorer's table. So I mentioned the next home game earlier on, Wednesday the 11th of September. Also Wednesday, October 2nd, Mineral Area will be here. Always a good rivalry. That's a 6:30 start. Now we're underway. And we're all tied up at 5 apiece, so they changed the score as well. 6-5 though, after that one. So MOBap leads it by 1. backed up and off the arm of Pierce. So a nice play from the Spartans. 7-5. They lead it here in the third set. Here's Ward. Nice move from Cage, some misdirection. She cuts it to a 1-point lead for MOBap. And Badach will have the serve, with Jeffco trailing by 1. Pierce went to the floor, kept it alive. Bowens finds it. And a point for Jeffco. As mistimed by Tori Wasser. She couldn't get it over, so it's tied at 7. And Lutzi Badach with it again. And she'll set that and leave it up for Marashinska, and that was a powerful one. Ward not able to do anything with it. The soccer team's going nuts after that. 8-7, Vikings have the lead. So we've seen some of that power on a couple of her serves tonight, and that was a powerful kill right there. And another point for the Vikings. Cage and Simpson were at the front. They may have gotten a hand on it. Jeffco by 2, 9-7. And the freshman again, Badach. Blocked from Cage. They kept it alive. Now, again, a second chance for Simpson and a violation, a lift on Missouri Baptist. So another point for Jeffco. Lady Vikings lead by 3, 10-7. And Lucia Badach will have the serve again. Couldn't get that one over, 10-8. The Vikings do have one more international player. She's not playing tonight because of injury. Marketa Ilachkova. Again, she's on the bench. Looks to be dealing with an ankle issue. And that last one makes it 11-8 Vikings, but 3 international players this semester, so a nice presence there for Jefferson. And Marashinska got an arm on it, but couldn't return. So it's a 2-point lead for the Vikings here in the third, 11-9. And now MOBap's turn to serve. Katie Green has it. Marashinska showing a little bit of that strength. And we might see it again here. MOBap is able to handle this one, and that's too far. So 12-8, Jeffco. Or 12-9, excuse me. Vikings lead it by 3. And now Martina Marashinska will have it for the serve. She backs way up. And an ace, another one for Marashinska. So Kraus couldn't handle it. And with a 4-point lead, Marashinska will have it again, 13-9. She's way back there. And will they be able to get this back into the court? They do. That's Nathan. It's returned. Bowens will take that. Bowens will get the kill. 14-9. 5-point lead. Now Marashinska again. Nathan will get that one. 15-9. And we'll have a timeout. Vikings looking to win this one in 3 straight. Martina Marashinska showing some flash tonight for Jeffco. She played a huge role in that comeback in the second. She's rattled off a couple impressive serves here. Make it another. Nope, the bench can't return it, so 16-9, another ace for Marashinska. And she is way back there this time. Almost into the bleachers. It seems like she's getting a little farther back now than she was earlier in the game. As MOBap will get that to make it 16-10 and get the ball back, something they desperately need. Tori Wasser will have the serve. That's too far from Nathan. So 16-11, Vikings lead cut to 5. They tried the soft touch and Bowens sent it the wrong way. So Vikings lead by 4, 16-12. Wasser will have it yet again. Strong one from Bowens, and Vikings get it after Vicky Bowens gets the kill, 17-12. Back to a 5-point lead. Micah Simpson will have the serve this time. Four-hit violation on Jeffco. Marashinska did a nice job to even get there, so 17-13. Ball goes back to MOBap. And Townsend with it. And Townsend, not enough. Vikings will get it right back. That lead back up to 5, 18-13 for Jeffco. Odyssey Nathan, the freshman. Strong kill. That was Ward, 18-14. Ward will send it on back to Shannon Alley, the sophomore. Sets it up for Cage. Nice move. Cage came around, and she makes it 19-14. Bowens has it with a 5-point lead. Tipped by the Vikings, says the official. So 19-15 now. Missouri Baptist will have it back. Katie Ward dribbles it. She's ready. MOBap Nice work to keep it going. Now Cage on a second chance will get the kill. She almost had it last time, got it that time. Vikings 20, Spartans 15. Lucia Badach with the serve. Badach keeps it off the court. Now Bowens. Big block, but MOBap keeps it going. And Cage will get it. Net violation. So 21-15. Badach again. Vikings 4 away. Vikings 3 away. 22-15. They lead the match 2-0, winning set number 1 25-11 and winning the second set 25-23. They lead set number 3 22-15. Good work from Tori Wasser to get that past the outstretched arms of 2 of the Lady Vikings. Here's Kraus. And it's out too far. So 23-16 in favor of Jefferson. Alexandria Pierce will have it. Micah Simpson. And a misdirection from Simpson, no one there. 24-16, match point for the Vikings. Pierce will try to close it out. Badach, Simpson for Nathan. Nathan will get the last kill of the night. The Vikings win this one 3-0 over Missouri Baptist and improve to 2-1 on the 2013 season. They'll take a victory lap. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. Matt Keeney with you, and we'll see you next time on JCTV Sports.